And that's been heavy on brothers. You want something? Brother, don't even think about it, man. Just roll in the spirit. The Lord works it out, man. Just be spiritual. And we all been living on a thread, man, so to speak, according to the world standards. But we've never been like really pressed in the mind over it, man. Because we're concerned with doing His work, man, and edifying the elect and condemning you people according to the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Go ahead, brother.
And faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways.
Yeah, and you went two ways. You was one way, you was on the right, and then you went left. You double-minded.
Nah, when you said double-minded, I said the same words.
Of course you did, brother. Because we're on one mind and one spirit. Why? Because we're the men of the Lord. All right? One body in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Simple breakdown. We ain't about to go back and forth with you, man. We ain't about to go, but why? We got the truth. We got 100% truth. And you know it. You want us to play around with you all goddamn day? No. Go ahead, brother.
Woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways.
Go ahead.
Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not.
Now what faint mean?
Faint, it means be exhausted, alright?
Oh.
Yeah, we went into it last Sunday.
Sedentary.
Yeah, sedentary.
Which means you're what? You're a sluggard. Lord ain't dealing with sluggards.
Right.
You're doing 3 videos, do 4 videos. You're doing 4 videos, do 5 videos. Hey, you're doing 12 videos, try to do 14 videos. Don't be no bare minimum ass Israelite. Scriptures talk about what? Abounding. What else you gonna do? You trying to look at a show, it's a damn tranny, that's the main character, man. Try to deal with a woman, she's polyamorous. Do the work, man. Do the work, man. Stop playing games and do the work. Get out of that exhausted spirit and tap into the power source, man. While you can. Scriptures say what? Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. And the Lord ain't about to be found real soon. It's just going to be all-out judgment. And she can't wait for it, man. Go ahead, brother.
Therefore shall he not be defended.
Therefore shall he not be defended. The Lord ain't going to be with you. Satan ain't going to be with you. Them demons going to leave you. You're just going to be left out there. Oh, yeah, boom. Shotgun going to hit your ass. Go ahead, brother.
Woe unto you that have lost patience.
Woe unto you that have lost patience. Go ahead.
And what will you do when the Lord shall visit you?
And what will you do when the Lord shall visit you? And how's he going to visit? How's he going to visit you? Give me Isaiah 29.
According to the number of the sons of Israel, but
See, everybody want to argue now, man. Oh, look, it's gonna be a line. I got a question, bro. It's gonna be like the old cannabis clubs in Hayward, man. It's gonna look like a soup kitchen.
It's probably most reliable.
Because it's the real food, is it not? He was thinking that? No, he wasn't, brother. No, he wasn't, brother. Of course he was thinking it, man. We're going to keep pushing that vibration out. We have 100% truth. We are the prophets of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And America's going to be destroyed by nuclear missiles. Why? Because of your own goddamn wickedness. Come on, brother.
So,
6. Because it said, and what will you do when the Lord shall visit you? Isaiah 29 and 6.
Isaiah 29 and 6.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I'm looking forward to your ministry, man. Put the videos up, man. I want to look at it. When you start your camp, we'll come, man.
I
We'll
don't
come.
do this for own recognition.
It's not about recognition, man. I want to see your ministry. So when you start your ministry and you go out,
that's why I can go home and then leave home.
okay, when you go out on the highways and hedges, let me know, man. Let me know.
And do that and
All right,
my back.
all right, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, man, shalom.
No, you gotta do it like that movie.
Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 29 and 6.
Hey.
Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder.
With thunder. Yeah, a lot of y'all gonna die in a rainstorm. Go ahead.
And with earthquake.
With earthquake, you're gonna die in an earthquake, you're gonna get swallowed up. And there's been all types of communities getting swallowed up. Like I was looking at Orange County. You brothers, you gotta tap into the LA local news too. You know? You gotta get LA, SAC, and the Bay. It's just all out furious judgment on California, man. You California dreamers. He was dreaming about Californication. And look, now the Lord got you here just to get swallowed up by an earthquake. Yeah, a whole apartment complex. You know who was in there? Issachar. You so-called Mexicans. You so-called Mexicans, you ain't right, man. You so-called Mexicans are Israelites, and you do not want to acknowledge that, man. You love the so-called white man, and the so-called white man, he's gonna put you to death, man. He's gonna show you that you're not a white person. That you're not an Edomite. That he really looks at you as a nigga. Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 29:6.
Esau running. Esau always running, man. Esau always running. He running fast too, man. Running from that judgment. But guess what? The angels is on your ass. And Esau, man, you ain't like us, man. Remember you younger, you running from the cops, you hit the fence. All right, you don't hit it, go into somebody's backyard. You Edomites, man. You ain't got that athletic capability, man. Can't keep running away. Right. And really, you ain't got that spiritual energy, man, because your society is done because you're slain, man. Your whole spirit is slain.
When you say
Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 29:6.
Right.
Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder.
With thunder, go ahead.
And with earthquake.
Oh, there was 2 earthquakes last week in the middle of the week, and they're back to back, running back to back.
Restraining order on me.
All right.
Early morning.
Oh yeah, early morning.
Wake up calls.
Wake up calls.
Come to the table and ask.
And look, the big one's coming.
Right.
You people about to get swallowed up, man. Go ahead, brother.
And
He might get hit with lightning. Go ahead.
and great noise.
Great noise. Go ahead.
With storm and tempest.
Storm and tempest, yeah. Gonna be hurricanes, tornadoes. Oh my. Go ahead.
And the flame of devouring fire.
Ultimately, the missile's gonna get your ass. If you avoid all that, the missile's gonna hit you.
All right, that's good, brother. What you got?
Isaiah 66:15.
Beautiful.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
The Lord coming with fire. That concentrated fire and these missiles. Go ahead. Hey, because these are the weapons, these missiles. These missiles are the weapons of the Lord's indignation upon who? The people he has indignation against forever. It's these so-called white people, man. The people of his curse. You so-called white people, you're cursed, man. That's why you bugging out. Oh, like the one dude, he went into a bank in Florida and just killed like 5 women.
Yep.
See, and I was meditating coming here. The things that you so-called white people did to us, you're just doing to yourself, man. All right, you was castrating us. You're voluntarily chopping your rod off. Okay, you forced Jake to be homosexuals, butt breaking. You're voluntarily being a homosexual. Okay, you forced crack on certain leaders, man, and like took them off the streets and injected them, man. You're willingly getting on drugs, and Jake will go get into drugs.
Jake serving Esau.
Yeah,
We seen earlier the caravan is serving Esau.
Yep.
Man. Esau need the drugs from Jake, man. Esau, he don't stand on the corner. That ain't his spirit. He don't stand on the corner. Jake does that, man. Yep. So if Jake leaves, where you Edomites go get your drugs from, man? You know, you can't hit the prescription.
They need sanctuary cities. They need sanctuary cities. They need caravanners to serve these Edomites dope.
Yeah, prime example. What else? Yeah, killing. Yeah, killing. You're killing yourself, man. Jake ain't killing you like that. You're killing your own self. So we don't want to hear about that. We don't want to hear about that. Tackle the crime of white-on-white crime first. Okay, why don't you march for that? That's what you say to Jake, right? Yeah. See, when it gets flipped on you, you can't stand it, man. You chimp out. Oh, Kanai, remember we was in Frisco? And there was that dude from West Africa? I think it was me and you. Yeah, it was me and you, and it was a big ass Edomite, and I was playing with him. He started, what did he say, man, what are you talking about 500 years? I was like, I just said 500 years. I was playing with his ass. So look, man, I was adopted by a black family. Hey man, what's wrong with you? Then he stormed out. Oh, and the same thing happened, we was at that like second week you were there, at that diner. Same thing, what did Esau do? He was playing with, he's like, stop doing that! He just bugged out, and he chimped out, like you say Jake do. He beat the glass, and then he went out, and his homie had to go and track him down, man.
And everybody rose up against him.
Everybody was on our side, everybody. The spirit was totally against the so-called white man. Just like the spirit is about to be totally against you so-called white people now, man. Right. And all you so-called white people, you're the goddamn devil, man.
That's right.
The Most High, the one you know as God, he's going to destroy you, man.
It's not home, it's not too late.
They living it up, but they ain't even living it up. Hey, that Lamentation, the 4th chapter, see look, that already got fulfilled by amongst regular so-called white people. Okay, look at him. Look at this guy. Does this guy look like he having fun? He threw.
No, you watch kiddie porn.
He threw. Turned up, babe, but you know what? Them dudes is gonna be getting busy in the race wars, man. So it's all spiritual. Come on, man. We're not. We're non-violent right now, okay? We're non-violent. Go ahead, brother. Come on.
Isaiah 66 and 15.
Let's go.
For behold,
Man, we're gonna be turning up, man. In the very near future, we're gonna be turning up. Women gonna be coming, bringing us garments, bringing us food. We're gonna be drinking the tequila of the prophets. All right?
Judah.
Go ahead, brother.
for behold, the Lord will come with fire,
Right.
and with his chariots like a
And the
whirlwind.
chariots is what you call UFOs. And why have you been seeing all them so-called UFOs? Because the Lord getting ready to move on your ass. And really, he is moving. He gonna move even quicker on you. Hey, look, man. Oh, yeah. This week is gonna be turned up. This is gonna be a very spiritual week. I might be like, hey, look, brother, you staying with me for the week. You know, I might snatch some of you brothers through spirit. We're just gonna be doing work. We're just gonna be live. We might be live 5 hours out the day. Then I do my little online session real quick. All right, go to the gym, train, and then we go back to preaching, man. Go ahead, brother.
To render his anger with fury,
Yep.
and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Right, rebuke with flames of fire. Go ahead.
For by fire and by a sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Right, when you look up the word plead, it means what? Shapat, which means to what? Judge. Read that again, brother.
For by fire and by a sword
Fire and the sword, man. Go ahead.
will the Lord plead with all flesh.
That's how he's going to judge you, man. That's how he's going to judge you. He's going to put you to death, man. The slain of the Lord shall be many. Oh, it's in there. Yeah, I forgot about that.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Jeremiah 25 and 33. Start at 32. And you people, you don't know what the hell going on. We the only ones that know. Why? Because the only thing that he's going to do, give me that real quick, Amos 3 and 6. And again, you're supposed to be on fire right now, man. You're supposed to be on fire. You're supposed to be amped up in the spirit. Everything is in our favor, man. Why? Because we are on the side of the truth.
No.
Hey, my man, if you don't calm down, you're going to have to go. All right? You got to calm your spirit. Scriptures talk about ruling your spirit. All right?
Hey man, I'm not trying to disrespect.
I understand.
I apologize.
Okay, it's all good, brother. It's all good. And also, too, if you're bringing it out, you're supposed to have your head uncovered, man. If you prophesy, you're not supposed to have your head covered.
I apologize for that as well.
All right, brother. You don't know, so we got to tell you. All right? They shall all be taught of the Lord, man. We got to be taught. In the kingdom, we ain't going to have to teach Jake. Don't look. He starts being sick. All right, keep going, brother.
Amos 3 and 6.
Yeah, like you gonna watch the video and try to blame us. We'll pan the camera. You're gonna be forced to see that the so-called white man's the problem. Yeah. You know, you're gonna be forced to. Like, damn, man. You know. Oh, like the KKK. They know we got 100% truth. They on Stormfront sending our videos. Well, I know they're niggas, but they're right. Who else you gonna get the truth from? Are you bringing out the truth? Of course not, man. You're gonna be forced to accept that you're the Edomite. Oh, like Cletus and Jeebus in the car. You can tell the spirit like hit him, and then you can tell it hit him like, man, reality set in.
Towards the end, he said we gotta be more like those niggas.
We gotta be more like them niggas. And that's why he starts complaining. Well, look, if I went out on the streets and did it, because we sanctioned by the Most High, nigga. That's why we can do it. Because we're commissioned by Yahweh Shem Shah to come out here.
You got an unction from the Lord.
We got an unction, and it's not on us. All right?
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
Amos 3 and 6.
Yeah.
Shall a
He saw through, man. He saw through. Go ahead, brother.
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Yeah, we blowing the trumpet. You supposed to be afraid. Hey, we're throwing the trumpet, the alarm of war. Hey, real quick, give me 1 Corinthians 14 and 8, and then jump back.
1 Corinthians chapter 14.
Excuse me, brother.
1 Corinthians 14 and 8. It says, for if the trumpet give an uncertain sound,
Right, if you blow the trumpet and it give an uncertain sound, go ahead.
who shall prepare himself to the battle?
Who gonna prepare himself to the battle? So we're giving a clear sound, the alarm of war. Joel, get Joel the 2nd chapter real quick. Joel 2 and 1. 100%. Not 70, not 95, 100%
If I
true.
ask for a breakdown, I go get it. That's all I'm asking.
Oh, Matthew, you gotta read Matthew 25, brother. Oh, I did a video. Go back to that video, man.
Truth if you ain't gonna defend it. Because like I said, I got duck toes on them heathens that you love. But yeah, that's right. And that's in the name of the
Got it?
King of Kings and the Lord of Lords.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
Well, 2 and 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion.
Right, blow ye the trumpet in Zion. That's what we're doing. Go ahead.
and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
Right, sound the alarm of war. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Hey, the so-called white man about to roll on you, man. And it's gonna be slews of Israelites getting killed. It's gonna be go back to the ancient world. Where it'd be 50,000 Jakes that will fall in 3 days in one swoop, man. He might take out damn near whole East Oakland, man.
I know it's on there somewhere.
Hunters Point,
That shit all
the Mission,
anyway, whatever.
Southeast San Diego, East Long Beach,
I know they got the Brazilians in there.
East LA.
Alright. But really what they saying is that
Go ahead, brother.
America is
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
You're supposed to tremble, man. So that's why when you read Amos the 3rd chapter, go back to that. Amos 3. Hey, about to come on, man. We've been doing this thing. We've been doing this thing for years. Amos 3 and 6.
Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid?
Yeah, it said, man. What? People supposed to tremble. But Jake, man, Jake don't get it. Jake think this is a joke. Pertaining to Ezekiel the 33rd chapter. You guys gonna say something?
All these people think it's a joke. All these people, they don't have the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But the Most High is going to instill that fear in you, man. Alright? And major things is going to happen, man. Okay, with this, with the truth being made public, man.
Right.
Now the Most High is going to start opening up on you people, man. He's going to start opening up on America, man.
Right.
He's going to start opening up on the whole earth.
Right.
So now there's no excuse, man. There's no excuse. You know what the deal is, man. You know who the Israelites are. So there's no excuse.
Yeah, we're gonna see people that come against us. We're gonna see them get killed like right in front of us.
Yep.
Get hit by cars. Because I remember. Yep. Yeah, because I remember we were younger in this truth. That boosted my faith to a high level, man. I told this demonic ass so-called Negro up in Seattle that he's gonna get hit by a bus or a car. And there was some young girls that was like that they was his homegirls. They thought Jake was like a Haitian witch, man. Hey, what did you do? Want me to take the curse off him? See, it's gonna get real. See, Jake think it's a joke until it get real.
Yep.
Until it's too late, like the brother Gad always say. It's always too late for Jake. Hey, and we don't give a shit, man. Our job is to come out here and preach to you, whether you hear or whether you forbear. Okay? Pertaining to, what was that, Acts the 20th chapter, we have not, matter of fact, get it real quick, Acts 20 and like, what, 26, 27? And again, we're the prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and we have 100% truth.
Acts chapter 20.
Hey, bro, do we got 95?
100.
100. 100. Okay? And that's according to the grace and the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay?
It's Acts chapter 20, verse 27. For I have not shunned to declare unto you,
There you go.
all the counsel of the Most High.
All the counsel of the Most High. We've been telling you everything. We go into everything. And you know what? They leave comments like that. Oh, remember when we were on the co-line? Say, man, I've never seen these guys get defeated, man. And they go into everything. Because at first they thought we was trolling. Then they started watching the videos. All right? Because, you know, they'll come for the excitement. All right, Esau come up, Jake. Things get turned up. The controversy. But then they started learning. And some of those Jakes, I believe they're in camps now, man. So it's all spiritual, just like what you're doing right now. You're gonna put us up got us up on Fox News. CNN probably gonna pick it up. It's gonna be the new flavor of the week. And then what? People are gonna research it and they're gonna see. Well, look, they're talking about everything in the Bible. They've been talking about everything that's been happening in society, and you're gonna be forced to acknowledge that we're the prophets of Yahweh.
And the plagues are gonna start hitting too.
Yeah.
We prophesied those things, man.
Right.
We prophesied the diseases that's coming to this place.
Right.
The earthquakes, the tornadoes, the massive hurricanes. Okay, we've been speaking about these things for years, man, and now they're getting ready to start coming to pass. You people gonna see it, man. All right.
Yeah, even on YouTube, there's certain like YouTube personalities. They cover worldly stuff like basketball with their Jakes. Their usernames are Chronicles of Judah.
Right.
144.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy, right? He's a straight Israelite, but all he talks about is NBA stuff.
And a lot of people watch it.
And
They be waiting. They be like, man, why you ain't upload?
Yeah. But there's a lot of guys like that are just they're coming out straight like, hey, he's an Israelite.
Yeah.
So everyone's accepting it, man. And you can't say, well, we're not. You can't say we're not, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm sorry, Elder.
All you can say is that we're hateful. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep. Which the Most High hates America.
Yeah.
Stiggy, you started Yahada. Most I hate so-called white people. And we do too. And we do too. Why would we love a place?
It's gang.
Why would we love a place? We were brought here to be slaves. We got family members that have been lynched, castrated, burned. Okay, still get discriminated against, you get pulled over. Alright, cops want to beat your ass, tase want to kill you, falsify stories. Why would we love a place like that?
We're signing crime.
We're signing crime. Let's get that. Ezekiel the 9th chapter. But finish off Amos. Amos 3 and 6 and then 7. Let's finish that point.
Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid?
Right, which you're supposed to be afraid. Go ahead, brother.
Shall there be evil in the city?
Shalom, brother. Shalom. All right, brother. Shalom. Shalom. May Allah Shah be with you. All right, shalom. That's the spirit. Go ahead, brother.
Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord hath not done it?
Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? Because the Lord is the one who brings judgment, man. That's right. All right, he's the one who determines who lives and who dies, man. And a whole lot of people about to die out here, man. Multitudes. Men, women, children. Why? Because you're wicked in the sight of the Most High. According to the scriptures, which the so-called white man don't want to be brought out. Go ahead, brother.
Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth the secret unto the servants, the prophets.
Unto his servants, the prophets, which were the prophets of Yahweh. Okay? Silly woman. Yeah, it's going to be real bad for these women, man. It's going to be real bad. You see, their attention span isn't there. What is this? Hey, but really, we know why they came up here. Came up here, you know. But we ain't concerned with that. We're concerned with pushing His word, man. Isaiah 4 and 1 is going to occur big time. Well, last night was just outrageous, man. Even I was shocked. I usually don't get shocked by stuff like that. I was shocked. Oh shit. Yeah, you start looking behind like some rap nigga behind me, you know. That's how it was, man. All right, what you got, brother?
Jeremiah 25.
That's it. Jeremiah 25 and 32. Oh, and Jeremiah is in Great Millstone, and he's on fire. Because the prophets come back and reincarnated, and they lie. According to their portion of the Spirit. Go ahead, brother.
Jeremiah 25 and 32. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation.
Oh, and that's what's happening. Evil's going forth from nation to nation. All these nations catching hell. And who are they attributing it to? Are they blaming black Hebrew Israelites? Which again, there's no such thing as black Hebrew Israelites.
That's the only
There's Hebrew Israelites.
That's the only way.
Okay?
That's right.
Are they blaming us? No, they're blaming the so-called white men in America. They're burning flags, they're burning American flags. They're burning EU flags, they're burning NATO flags, and they in EU. And they in the EU. They in NATO, burning the flag. Why don't you ask those people, man, if Hebrew Israelites are the problem? They gonna say it's America, you so-called white people. That's right. Oh, Americans bombed my country in '98, wiped my mom out, my dad out. I was raised an orphan. Then the priest came in, and the priest molested me. That's what you so-called white people do, man. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I wish I could agree with them for Amos 97.
The IMF.
Right, oh yeah, the IMF, yeah, you get stuck, you get a crooked leader that you set up. What you trying to do right now in Venezuela?
Oh, that's spirit.
You know?
But I asked a different.
Hey brother, whenever you want to come in.
No, I was just going to say Venezuela.
Yeah.
I was going to say that.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why these countries are fighting tooth and nail to keep you out of their country, because they didn't see your track record.
Yep.
They already know how the story ends.
Revealing secrets to the servants, the prophets. That means they
Go ahead,
got
brother.
power.
Evil shall go forth from nation to nation,
Yep.
and the great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth.
Yeah, that's right, man. There's gonna be all types of tornadoes, hurricanes. It's about to get busy this week.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Let loose, man.
Bro, like I said, I might kidnap some brothers, man. Hey, look, brother.
Most High always speaking first.
You know, hey, brother already knows. Like shit.
3 and 7. What was that? Amos 3 and 7.
Not like that, but yeah.
Back to that.
Hey man, it's the spirit. That's the spirit though. Oh, the Lord been having brothers just wake up, just kick it 2-3 days in a row. And all we do is just do the work. Eat, speak spiritual, take a nap, wake back up and do the same thing, man. Wake up in the spirit. Throwing remote at it, brother. Get up. It's time to do work. It's 5:45. Breath stinking. You yawning. Brother, get yourself together and just do a video, man. And that's the spirit of y'all watching y'all shy on it. Go ahead, brother.
And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day.
Right, and we're in that day, man. We're in that time. You're gonna see it.
But I can't get no defense.
From one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth.
From one end of the earth to the other. That's why it's called what? World War III. And they got different theaters, but the main area is where? The Valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Yahweh Shaphat. Because that's where the Lord is going to pour out his fury upon you other nations. And then what's going to happen? We're just going to slide in through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Slide and glide. Go ahead, brother.
They shall not be lamented.
Oh, they shall not be lamented. Go ahead.
Neither gathered nor buried.
Yeah, San Francisco is going to look like the road, man. It's gonna be dead bodies. Oh, like in Bird Box. They're like, what was that? Because they just running over bodies, man. It was dead bodies. You're gonna be running over dead bodies. You're gonna be stepping over dead bodies. Go ahead.
They shall be dung upon the ground.
They're gonna be like dung upon the ground, like shit on the earth. Oh, we pass by feces all the time, coming to camp, getting out the car. And what do? Do we consider it? I'm like, oh man, what did this go through? That's how you're gonna be looked at, man. You ain't gonna be looked at as a person or as something to regard. They're gonna step over your ass, man, and do it moving. Because they're gonna be what? Worried about eating, surviving.
Yep.
You see?
All hell getting ready to break loose, man.
Yep.
Everything we've been talking about over these past years since we've been coming out here is getting ready to come to pass, man. The martial law, the RFID chip is getting ready to be instituted. Okay? The pestilence is coming. All right? The CDC gonna release all these diseases, man.
Well, it's already here. It's just gonna pick up.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just gonna pick up. What you got?
Daniel's chapter 12, verse 1.
Beautiful.
And
and then get Jeremiah 30. 30 and start at 5.
Daniel's chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people.
That's right, man. And that's the archangel Michael. And this isn't talking about Yahweh Shai. All right, there's an order. Michael is under Yahweh Shai. Go ahead, brother.
It says, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time.
Yep, go ahead.
And at that time, thy people shall be delivered.
Right. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. You see? The deliverance is coming. And the deliverance coincides with what? Destruction.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
Yep. Everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Everyone that shall be found written in the book. The book of life, man. In other words, everyone that's of the elect. If you're of the elect, you're going to make it. Oh, Amos 9 chapter. Give me that real quick. And when you go to church, did you hear this many scriptures? You will hear 2 scriptures and then a motivational speech.
The collection plate come around like 3 times.
3 times. Oh, is the collection plate come around more than the scriptures come out, man? Yeah, the whole ceremony. And they rant and rave, do jumping jacks and cartwheels. You know? Why? Because the spirit of the Lord ain't in there. That's the spirit of Satan. All right, brother, go ahead.
Amos chapter 9, verse 9.
Start at 8.
Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh, are upon the sinful kingdom.
Now, at one time, this was talking about Israel, but now it applies to you so-called white people. And that's pertaining to Deuteronomy, the 30th chapter, the 7th verse. Go ahead. Now, I can't wait till y'all start coming up here, man. Talking this, you might. It might be like Bird Box.
Yeah.
You know, they saw and then they just ran into the middle of the street and get hit. Because everything is gonna hit you. You're gonna be like, oh shit, I'm through. I'm over. You're just gonna run, kill yourself, man. Oh, but you know what? Hey, the Lord might keep the spirit in your body, man. That's pertaining to Revelation, the 9th chapter. Then somebody gonna take you to the hospital. Might be rats in there. They're gonna dope you up on morphine.
You could get pregnant, you know, paralyzed. You know, that shit happens.
That happens, man. Yeah, you a vegetable when you get pregnant. Yet, Hebrew Israelites are the problem, right? Hebrew Israelites, we're the problem. Unbelievable, man. Go ahead, brother.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
America's going to be destroyed off the face of the earth, according to the Bible, man. According to the Holy Scriptures, America's going to be destroyed by nuclear missiles. Go ahead, brother.
Saving that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob.
He's not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob. Give me Jeremiah 46 and 28. but you're gonna be forced to hear the truth.
Yep.
You're gonna be forced, man.
Of course, be forced to acknowledge it as well.
Yeah.
The truth hurts.
Truth hurts.
You know?
You want the truth?
You can't handle the truth, man. You can't.
Right.
You can't handle the truth, man. This society is built on nothing but lies. That's your people's foundation. So the truth hits you, you bug out, man.
It's in the New Testament. It's 1 Corinthians, the 11th chapter. All right? Be around the 4th verse. Go ahead, brother.
It's Jeremiah 46:27. But fear not thou, O my servant Jacob.
Oh, fear thou not, my servant Jacob. You're not supposed to fear.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And be not dismayed.
Oh, the elder always goes into that word dismay. It means to lose enthusiasm. Go ahead.
Israel, for behold, I will save thee from afar off.
That's right. We're going to be saved, man. Go ahead.
And thy seed from the land of their captivity.
That's right.
Right, and this is the land of our captivity. You want to paint a picture like we the bad guys.
Yeah.
We're the captives here, man. And how did we get here? Did we just appear here? We just manifest? Do we materialize?
It was a 5-star cruise.
Yeah, was it like a hologram?
My ties.
Oh, you got certain Edomites that say that this ain't even real, this ain't even happening. Like this is the Sims or something like that, man. No, this is real blood, sweat, and tears that our people that went through. Captivity. And guess what? We're at the end of our captivity.
That's right.
All right, go ahead, brother.
And Jacob shall return and be in rest and ease.
We're going to be at rest and ease, man. Because you can't be at rest in this society. So-called white man, he's scheming on you. You trying to get a drink, man. So-called white man, he trying to get at you, man. Following you around. But then when these homos, they get their ass beat, they oh, it's a hate crime. Oh, man, the Lord's going to kill all you sodomites too, man. And San Francisco is just infested with sodomites. And it's only gotten worse. Since we started coming out and preaching, it got revealed. Everybody a sodomite out here, man. A sodomite drug addict. That shits on the street. Go ahead, brother.
And Jacob shall return and be in rest.
That's when we're gonna be at rest. We're gonna be at rest and we're gonna be at ease, man. You can't be at rest here. You can't be at ease here. You're in war. And it's spiritual more than anything. And you see the so-called white man, he wants to take it, he wants to get it physical.
Yep.
Oh, wait a second. Where's all the outrage about that Edomite that he went from down south to New York and he said that he was looking to kill so-called black people to start a race riot? What about that? Nobody's talking about that. All we're telling you is according to the scriptures is going to be race riots. You see? He's actually getting it popping, getting it on and popping. But why is he doing that? Because it's in the Bible. You see? Because it's biblical prophecy. Because the hatred that the so-called white man has for us, he can't suppress it no more. Jake everywhere, man. Jake dunking. Jake with the white woman in the drop top.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jake getting the Asian woman too. Because Esau tried to be, oh, I don't want the, all right, the white woman, I don't do it. I deal with the Asian woman. The Asian woman is drooling over Jake now. You see? Literally. Oh, there you go. That's the spirit. So your whole society is crumbling, and you see Jake simultaneously. Jake in the music video turning up, man. Jake turning up, pouring champagne on chicks. Jake dunking, raising the roof. Jake having a good ass time, man. And Esau really hates that. So he gonna come. Yeah, Issachar turning up. All right, Issachar in the truck turning up, drinking Coronas, partying till 2 in the morning.